Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. It's been a while. By a while, I mean it's been a few days. Before we begin, let's just clear the air. I apologize that there have not been any episodes for the past 4 or 5 days. I unfortunately caught COVID, and I was out of commission for 5 days, and I foolishly let the videos catch up with me before I caught COVID, so I didn't have any backlog episodes ready to go for you guys. So that's why there haven't been episodes the last few days. I still have a lingering cough that might pop up during the episode, but overall I'm feeling a lot better today. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through the whole episode. Now, I did try to record an episode a couple days ago, and I got about 10 minutes in, and I couldn't talk anymore. I was just coughing and coughing and coughing. So this first 10 minutes of the episode are things I've done before and read before. But hopefully I'll be able to make it through at least one episode today. I suspect I'll be able to do it. I might have to take a break halfway through or something. I don't know. Maybe this episode will be a bit shorter than usual. You know, maybe 30 to 40 minutes instead of the 50 to an hour. I'll just let you know now that that might be a possibility. So if you come in wondering why this episode's so short, that's the reason why. But I'm craving playing some Pillars. It's the entire time I was sick, I was just like, I want to play some Pillars because I couldn't go to work. So just sitting there while I was playing other games, but because that's what I do. But yeah, this is sort of a test to see if I'm, one, ready to keep recording, right? If I'm well enough to talk for at least an hour a day. Also to gauge whether or not I'm going to be able to go, what I'm going to be able to do when I go back to work, because I don't think I've said it, but I'm a teacher, so I have to talk a lot during the day. So I need to know where I'm at this stage in my recovery, because I'm supposed to go back to work on Monday. But yeah, I'm feeling better, so hopefully everything's good. I had a nice bowl of soup before I started, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to try to keep the talking to a minimum, so the energy might not be there and I might not be talking as much. We're probably going to skip all the soul reading and any long item descriptions. Yeah. But thank you all for being patient, and let's go ahead and jump back into Pillars of Eternity.
Alright then.
Alright, so let's head on out of here. If I can remember how to play. Is it, how do you, there we go. I don't know. I was clicking it and it didn't work. During my my hiatus, if you want to call it that, my sickness, I had I don't know if this is just a fever dream I had, but I suddenly am craving doing a very, very long series that's would be like multiple years long of the Elder Scrolls games. It is my another ship lost. A Valian merchant vessel dashed against the merciless rocks. No survivors. Still, Andra's beacon lies dormant, its doors barred to all. The waters claim many souls this season. But yeah, I had a sudden driving desire to do a full Elder Scrolls playthrough. When I say Elder Scrolls, I mean Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. All 5 of them. It'd be quite the undertaking. Like I said, it would take multiple years. And I speak like this is like a sudden dream. This is kind of like something I've wanted to do ever since I saw my first Let's Play back. I don't even know what the first Let's Play was, but it was a decade ago. A long time ago. So don't be surprised if that happens in the coming months. If that starts. Just to warn you. It probably won't take the slot of... It wasn't supposed to be like this. You know, it's supposed to be just two simultaneous play or series going on at the same time. But it's kind of turned into, I have like a primary series which right now it's Pillars of Eternity, before it was Pathfinder, and then I have the secondary series, which was Outer Worlds and Wasteland 3. It's not really how it is, it's just, like, that's not how I view them. That's just, I have more people view one series than view the other series, so it's just kind of how it is. I don't know if that's how it actually is, or it's just the nature of the games we've played. But now obviously Pillars and Pathfinder are very similar in their kind of game. Anyway, back to the game itself. We can talk more about the channel and stuff later. Hello,
Well
Laura.
met, friend.
The young woman stands by a cart, watching the crowd with large, bright eyes that focus on you as you approach. Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you've come to the right place. Show me your wares. Now, this lady has some good stuff. Namely, the Seal of Faith, which, for our priest, our main character, it's going to give us an extra first level, extra second level, and an extra third level spell use, which is incredible, I think. Now, it is 14,000 gold, which we don't have right now, but we are going to have that once we sell everything we have to sell. So we're selling everything that's not gold and not a Grimar. Because it seems like most of our companions start with a pretty decent weapon. So there's not a whole lot of reason to keep the fine weapons. I imagine those are more useful if you are doing a playthrough of this where you make your own companions. But that's not this playthrough. So that there's already 6,000 gold. Good. I'm gonna sell all these too. 8,000. Sell all of these. Keep the cloaks. Actually, I will keep them just in case. So that's 8,500 gold for that. Good. And from you guys, we don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need those anymore. Don't need that anymore. We'll keep all that. Okay. Come into here, and we want the Ring of Faith. That leaves us 5,000 gold. It would have been nice to get Telda's ring too. This would have been very nice for Aloft. It gives 2 second level spells and 1 fourth level spell. But we can't afford it yet. That's fine. These are nice too, but I'm not going to spend our money on that. There we go.
Hey.
And then down here we have Paragund, who is the merchant we helped out over at Madmere Bridge. The Orlan woman bounces up and down as you approach. At your approach. Remember me? We met by Madmere Bridge. She slaps you playfully on the shoulder. Thanks for helping me out back there. As promised, I'll give you the best prices in town. If it weren't for you, I'd still be broke. Show me your wares. So she sells a lot of traps and camping supplies. Cheap camping supplies. We'll take one. So we're all maxed out there. We'll also take this grappling hook. There we go. Also forgot to put the ring on myself. Perfect.
Hey.
Alright, got Narmer here.
Hail and well met.
The merchant smiles brightly. Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing any rations for your journeys? Show me your wares. Dragon meat and dragon egg. Plus 3 resolve, plus 3 might for 150 seconds. And plus 3 resolve for 300 seconds. So they're very expensive, but they're pretty big stat boosts, right? Yeah, everything else gives like endurance and stuff. You sell camping supplies. They're 10 copper more than our buddy though. So he definitely does give us a deal. We're not going to look at their souls today. I'll try to remember to look at them when I'm feeling a little bit better. 100%.
Keep you.
Igrin stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come, to take a look? You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sonild's, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. What's so special about Sonild? She operates in the expedition hall. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder. Sells the best equipment in the city. But Winnen keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditions. Members of the Dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. Let me see your ware. So, what do you got? What you got? Alright, so he's got 4 very good weapons. He's got Borstain, or Borsane, which I read in the last clip, and this is where my voice went, so it's cursed. I'm not going to read it again. At least not today. But it's a really cool weapon. It's from Nasatak, which is where Sagani is from. So it could be a nice weapon for her, but we can't afford it anyway. He's also got a scepter here, which could be good for our boy Aloth. And Lost Thane's Reach. Got a pike. And then a Warhammer. Warhammer might be good for Edir. Maybe. Anything else of note? Ooh. +2 intellect for this helmet. That's really good. It's only 3,000. Do we get it? That could be good for Aloth. We wouldn't have very much money left over if we do that, though. Let's keep that in mind. I don't know how many more merchants there are around here. But we want to at least go check out Sonild's wares. Assuming she'll even sell to us, because we're not part of the Dozens or anything. Ooh, cheese. Gotta get your cheese. What's this? What is that? I don't remember seeing this on the map. It's not on the map. We're not going to go into somebody's house. Alright. Got more souls that we'll have to read later. Somebody left their spirits in a barrel. The shields have been battered and scarred in long ago battles. It's really cool how the shields like that. And apparently they are shields that were used once. That's really cool. I like that. Alright. More souls to read. I know that's where the expedition hall is. The shields have been battered and scarred for... Okay. Hot milk. Actually, I don't know what season it is. Maybe it's nice and cold out here. So that milk's probably fine. I'm going to choose to believe that. Alright, let's go into the expedition hall. That's an interesting statue. Is that like is that a bowl or is that like a helmet? Sort of thing. What is that? What is it? What is this thing? Best bounty that comes up in a long while, and guess who steals it out from under me? Bine, that rotten bastard. At least he didn't kill you. Him and the Giant Slayer are mean sons of bitches. Bine and the Giant Slayers. Now, are the Giant Slayers like a more mercenary group? Or is it more of a, just like a title for like a pair of people? Anmith's Den. Duke Ivar's a man of the people. He won't let this animancy nonsense go on. Maybe. I don't know him well enough to have an opinion. I don't know him at all. Actually, I'm new to this land.
The Dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
Of course they don't. Nobody minds taking coin. Alright, there's Winnen. We heard about him. Can steal off the table. A couple mercenaries there. Hello. Yeah, that's a proper adventuring group right there. Brandon Lear. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. Bind the Nimble. Okay, so we heard about him. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in? I see. Just know that Bind's giant slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Okay, so that's his group. Whatever you say. Never heard of him. Can I join? Never heard of him. His eyes narrow. You have now. Stick around to find Spay, and you will again. Plenty of bounties go around, but there's a reason the giant slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, Bind. You gonna do the job or talk about it? His jaw tightens. Winnen's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin toward the door. See you around, pup. I don't remember that guy from my last playthrough this game. I don't remember him at all, which means he must be inconsequential. Alright. Hello, Winnen.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
This rough-looking man glances at you briefly as he scans the mercenaries milling around the room. Are we looking for work? We're not really pressed for work right now. We've got a good amount of money. Tell me about the dozens. Winnen's expression becomes serious, the timbre of his voice deepening. Good men and women, trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Direwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Direwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Widewind at Evendur Bridge. A lot of folk don't know how Widewind wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halgot Citadel and faced down a god. Held him there until the bomb went off. He thumbs the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need a matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Widewind, it's his damned legacy. It's the damn soul butchers in Brackenbury. Making things worse on all of us. Probably causing the whole thing, one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere. And there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We've defended Direwood once. We'll do it again. Winnen casually nods your way. His eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What else do you need? Farewell. Yeah, we're not looking for work yet. We might choose them. But like I said, we're not looking for work. Osric. Keep your guard up, or I'll give you something to guard, damn you.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off.
I like this guy. This man watches the training adventurers with the disinterested contempt of someone whose silk or skills are wasted in this setting. He barks at one of them. I need to hire an adventurer? Nope. I'm looking for work? Nope. Tell me more about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds. Looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handle their weapons like they're this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me? See, I like this more. I think that's much more interesting. No. So where's the person that sells things? Are they back over here? This looks like a store. Yep, Sonild. Oh.
Well met, friend.
The woman looks up from polishing a dagger. A dagger. Haven't seen you before. You headed out with an expedition company? She raises an eyebrow. Or are you betting on one? How long have you worked at Admith's Den? She leans on the countertop and drums her fingers. Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. She nods toward the main area of the hall. They've got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And the dozens make loyal friends, and loyal customers, so long as you stick by them. She taps the counter. The vendor, who was here before me, they ran him out when he sold his best helms to a pair of Crucible Knights. I've been careful not to make the same mistake. Tell me about the expeditions. They're groups of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed, if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going. But that's not how the expeditions get funded. But that's how they get funded. And every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. Can I buy something? I'm afraid not. See, the dozens only do business with me so long as I only do business with them. And they're good customers. She jerks her thumb at the door. But if you get on Ostric's good side, he could make an exception for you. He's probably training some of the new recruits right now. Farewell. So is Ostric the leader, or is Winnan the leader? So I was told that I could actually unlock these without getting in trouble, potentially. Let's see.
That's settled.
We do get experience for that. So I guess we should be doing that. Not that we really need experience, do we?
A simple test. That's settled.
I think we'll probably be fine. Considering I plan on doing like every quest that we can find. And scouring the world for all the quests. I think we'll be fine on experience, but that's good to know. Obviously, I did it in a room where I wasn't going to get caught anyway. So, I didn't really test the theory. But I trust you. I trust you. You would never lead me astray. Alright, so we're going to head back out. We still got the theater to check out. There's a dormitory there and a house over there. I don't think we need to go into either of those. Let's just double check our map, or not our map, our quest. So this is in the first fires. That's Sagani's. That's the endless paths, Durance, and Edir. So Edir, we have to go find the records room, or hall, or something. Somewhere where they keep records. There's nothing up there, right? Alright, so let's go down this way. It's getting late, it looks like. Oop. Another rope and grapple. Good. Okay, so we have no reason to go into her house, so we're not going to do that. Take those lockpicks, though. Nor do we have any reason to go into the dormitories yet. More souls that we'll have to read. I guess we'll go check the library out, since we're here. Nice entranceway.
I'd wager there are more than a few banned books in here.
You think so? Fexa. Welcome to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Priests of Wael. Okay.
Good day, stranger.
Oh. The woman barely glances up from the tomes on the table as you approach. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple, after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Tell me about yourself. She throws her broad shoulders back. I'm a scrivener, and a devotee of Wael. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Her chest swells with pride. Anything else? This is a temple? It looks like a library. Her eyes grow wide and round. It's because it is. Wael is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. She raises her hands to the rows of shelves. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there's such a place in the Direwood. Incredible. I'd love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating. Fascinating. That didn't really answer my question. She sighs and rolls her eyes. Yes, it is a library of sorts. Temples dedicated to Wael tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Who's Grimda? Vexa speaks reverently. Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. She scratches behind her ear. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Farewell. Sounds like the kind of person we want to talk to. The books on these shelves cover the history and mythology of Old Valia. Cool. Can I read them? So that's stealing. I wonder if I can just, like, read them without stealing them. Records of books borrowed and returned fill the cubby holes. We're going to try it. So I'm going to save it. We're not going to read it right now, obviously, but I just want to see if we can. This would be a great spot for when I eventually do our reading episodes to come and read. I can. Okay. And that wasn't considered stealing? Perfect. Good to know. What's down here? No entry into the Archivists Archives without Grimda's permission. Okay, where's Grimda at? No. Little private study room. I like that. The Travels of Errol of Levy, 2662 to 268. These titles all refer to Glenfathan mathematics and advanced geometry. The symbols on these pages writhe and shift. They're dizzying to look at. Libraries are so cool. I love libraries. Big fan. I'm guessing... There she is. Keep searching. The obscured leave clues for those who seek.
Hello.
That's not the voice I expected. An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as a walnut. Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. She shoots the nearest robed figure a writhing glare, or withering glare. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. She sizes you up, stroking her chin. Could you now? She scowls at the robed priests again. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Wael. They intended to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. Her wiry eyebrows arch over her spectacles. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Wael rewards the persistent seekers, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Wael. That's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. What else do you need? I had questions about this missing scroll. Ask. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little. Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. So we did find a farmhouse, a ruined farmhouse, on the in the Woodend Plains. Is that what it was called? The Woodend Plains? I think so. That might be where they fled to. Because that was on the road to wherever they said it was. Deerford? How should I handle the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. She waves a hand and smiles grimly. I'll consider it one of Wael's mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Wael is the god of secrets. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? She cackles. It's a parable. The kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Let's talk about something else. What else do you need? Tell me about yourself. I'm the High Archivist of Hall and Revealed Mysteries. She coughs loudly into her fists, and I am too old and too busy to be bothered with inane questions. Even just one or two, kind of sighs. I'd like to know more about Wael. Her smile reveals a row of crooked teeth. That's the rub, isn't it? Wael is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Wael he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female. To assign any definitive characteristic to Wael is to miss another essential part of its divinity. What are the 100 visions? A term of reverence for Wael's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. And I thought I was busy. Yeah. The Parable of Wael. Retrieve the stolen scroll. Alright, I think we can do that pretty quickly. If my hunch and memory is correct. I'm pretty sure that's why I have a hunch that's there, because I remember it being there. And possibly this painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. That's impossible. Alright. So let's go do this quest. I think we'll play. Yeah, we have plenty of time. I'm still feeling alright. I mean, my voice is a little... I have to take a little bit... a pause every now and then, but... I'm excited to be playing again. I've really missed playing. It's an interesting... Well, let's not go that way. I don't want to discover anything new right now. It's interesting. I think this is probably... I can't remember. I think I might have missed a day on, like, the first couple of weeks I started the channel. I think my internet went out once, and I might have missed a day then. This is the first time in... It's been, like, 7 or 8 months since I started the channel where I didn't get a video out. And, I don't know, it felt really bad. Whoa. Yeah. Felt really bad. I almost coughed right there. That's what that was. Excuse me, but excuse me for that. Laughing tends to trigger coughing. But yeah, it was I don't know. I've really enjoyed this channel, and you know, just want to let everybody know how much I appreciate them watching these episodes. I know that, you know, I don't do anything super crazy with the edits or anything like that, and anything groundbreaking, but I'm enjoying this a lot, and I'm glad that there are some people out there who enjoy watching these games that I love so much. Yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you. And let's see if my memory and hunch was correct. It sure was. Give me the scroll. Alright, introduction. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of them. Go ahead and do that.
How may I help?
Oh, we haven't slept? Did we not sleep when... Oh boy. Go ahead and do... Do you have, yeah, go ahead and do, like... Was this a, faux AoE? Okay, good. Do that.
Yes?
Are you out of... Can you not use this today? Did I already use that? I feel like I didn't.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey,
Go ahead, use the crush. Use the crush. You're gonna use that.
Yes?
Following your lead.
Alright, everybody needs to come at this guy.
Fiery whore of a goddess!
All of you guys move away. How we doing? Doing alright. Fire. Again.
I'm here.
Yes?
Do your thing. Okay, we can't summon these now. Do that. Everybody attack Vinka. Everybody attack them. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to heal the fox. Good. Okay, got bear companion there. Ibn. Hit the thief. Okay, the fox is down. Good. And then Egar. Oh, this guy's not dead. There we go. Alright. Whew.
Hey,
That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Because I didn't mean to click all that. A lot of experience. That defeats the purpose of finding it in the first place. What? Oh. As you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it. Now lose it again. That defeats the purpose of finding it in the first place. No. It is the beginning of finding it again. You think this theft was an accident? The voice seems to shift, as if the speaker were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Take it to the Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east, and bury it neath its skull. Ooh. Sun-touched male of Hiron Wrath. Medium armor. Minus 50% poison effect trick rate. I don't know what that means. Tick rate. Okay. So those things are less effective. And grant sunbeam 3 times per rest. Which is what? An AoE. Burn damage. Blinded. That's kind of cool.
hey.
I don't know if we want to give that to Eder or not. Okay, so now we have a decision to make, it seems. I just had the strangest experience, as I heard a voice in my head, and it told me to hide the scroll again. It directed me to bury it in the Black Meadow, under the skull of the drake looking east. It sounded like a message from Wael itself. So even though Wael isn't our god,
Hey.
I think we still respect the Pantheon. And if we get a direct command from a god, we're going to do it. Like, without even hesitating, I think. So let's go ahead, get back to the world map. And do that. So Black Meadow. Way up here. It's going to take 1 day and 10 hours. I imagine that What's-Her-Face isn't going to be too happy about it, but I mean, her god asked me to do this, so. Western Barbican. Construction completed. Fantastic. And I think, I was just thinking, like, this is kind of, I don't know if this is what we should be doing at this moment, if it's the most pressing thing. But I feel like this is, even though we're a priest of a different god, we would prioritize these sort of things. Okay, so we have finished the Western Barbican. So now both Barbicans are built. So what was, we wanted to do something, yeah, the curtain walls is what we wanted to fix next. think that's exactly right, because I want to focus on security. Get the walls built. So do we do the southern curtain wall or the western curtain wall? South curtain wall provides further protection to the Bailey from invaders coming from the south. So we came from, what, the northwest? If I'm thinking about the map right? Yeah, so if we have anybody pursuing us, they're going to be coming from the west, most likely. So, 2,500 copper. Jesus. Finished in 4 days. Good. Okay, so now we're going to be looking for a black... What was it? A black dragon skull? Or just any dragon skull? Under the skull of a drake looking east. Okay, so we need to find a drake looking east. Is that drake looking east? It is. The bones feel as hard as stone and surprisingly light. Hold on, do I have the scroll? Can I read it? You can go over there. And in fact, let's go ahead and look at you. Buy these spells. There you go. I don't think we have it, do we? Unless it's in the stash. Scroll of Wael. Okay, yeah, we're gonna read it first. This ancient scroll is bound with silver thread. The broken wax seal is stamped with the shape of an eye. Yeah, so we're gonna sit down on the bones of the dragon and take a look at the scroll before we bury it. The scroll at first appears to be gibberish, a collection of symbols and characters with no apparent connection between them. As you study them, however, you could swear that the characters begin to move. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, they shift and crisscross and realign, and you are able to read the text. A simpleton seeks out a wise man said to know the answer to every question. Please, says the simpleton, you have to help me. The world terrifies me. I wake each morning, and I don't know why. I make choices each day, and I don't know what will happen as a result. I go to sleep each night, and I don't know whether it will be my last. When the simpleton finishes, he notices that the wise man is weeping. The simpleton apologizes profusely and asks the wise man what he has said to upset him. The wise man shakes his head and wipes the tears from his eyes. He answers, "Some people have all the luck." Is this sort of like an ignorance is bliss sort of thing? That's what I'm getting from it. Like, the wise man wishes he didn't know the answers to all those things. Bury the scroll of Wael. You cover the ancient scroll with the last handful of soil, and shifting voices speak in your head once more. Well done, Watcher. Ooh. Okay. I buried the scroll where Wael wished it. Grimda will want to know what happened to it, but I'm not sure how she'll take this information. She should take it pretty well. I mean, your god told me to do it. And that's a pretty good defense for me, I feel like. We're going to stop by Cadnua, just check out the Barbican. I'm not expecting it to be that impressive. It's just going to be cleaned up, but take a look at it.
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
What do you mean? What was that? Call to court. A messenger from the Ducal Palace in Defiance Bay has arrived at Cadnua. Okay. Yep. Looking nicer. Everything else inside looks kind of shitty, but that's okay. We'll fix that up eventually. Alright, so somebody's here visiting. Let's go say hi. I bear a message from the Ducal Palace. Greetings, my lady. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the Ducal Palace. Your claim on Cadnua has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Badamar has issued a ruling on the matter. Both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. Cadnua is mine. Excuse me. Who is Chancellor Warren? He is an arbiter of legal matters for Earl Badamar of the Grasp. Tell me about this Lord Gathbin. An old Adiran lineage, I believe. He looks around the Great Hall. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. Cadnua is mine. The Gathbin family disagrees. As your claim is not based on lineage, an official ruling is required to remedy this dispute. I'll go meet him. The Chancellor will await you in the records room of the Ducal Palace in First Fires. The records room? Perfect. The messenger bows, then strides away. Travel to the Ducal Palace in the First Fires districts of Defiance Bay. Anything to say about that? Nope. Okay. Alright, let's keep going back to Defiance Bay then. I think after we,
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
You want to invite him over? I'd be okay with that. It'd probably be cheaper. Alright. Copper Lane. 22 hours and 15 minutes. I think once we're done with Copper Lane, we're gonna head to First Fires next. I think our options was First Fire or Brackenberry. Let's cut through the theater, see what's going on there. Namdala, isn't that your house up here? Yeah. Whole bunch of people. Your time has come, Sigrim. Your life is at an end. Oh, Lafton, she calls to me, the pallid night. And you have such poor luck with women as it is. I cannot die yet. My children? What of my children? But you have no children. Of course I do, you fool. A wealth of them. Great armfuls of golden... That is, golden-haired tots, all of whom I love dearly. Ha! I guess that was a funny line right there. Ha ha! The Stelgar slain, on rides, Makgar, great hero of our tale. Though the road is long and the fighting fierce, my courage will not fail. Her soul shines bright, her heart is true, but ahead lie great dangers. The 100 poison arrows of Crimson Serpent's rangers. That's not good. Is that it? I think we came in like the middle of the play or something. I don't get what's happening. Alright. Let's go up here. Let's go turn this quest in, and I think that might be where we end this episode. It is going to be a little bit shorter, but I hope you guys understand. I think we made it. Yeah, it's probably on the shorter end of how my episodes go, so acceptable length in my opinion.
Welcome.
Grimda glances down her spectacles. Ever inquisitive, I see. I found a scroll, but Wael asked me to hide it again. Her gnarled hand shakes as she points at you. Her eyes burn. You expect me to believe a yarn like that? You said yourself it would be foolish to steal from the god of secrets. Wael is the god of truths, both hidden and revealed. Does this really seem strange? Why would I lie? I've got no use for a holy scroll. Wael is the god of truths and hidden, both hidden and revealed. This truly seems strange. She squints at you behind her thick spectacles. After several seconds of silence, she cackles. Decades of service, and Wael is still a mystery even to me. But I see your point. You've aided the obscured faithfully. Whole bunch of experience there. She presents you with a folded section of fabric. Wael is both a keeper and a discoverer of secrets. May this hood aid you in revealing what is obscured, and keep you hidden from those who wish you harm. Footpad's hood added to the inventory. You find a key in your palm. You are also free to visit the Elder Archives and take whatever books or scrolls you find in the open. Spreading and circulating new mysteries is part of our service to the obscured. What else do you need? Very well. Awesome, and we did get some level ups. Very nice. God, we look so cool. I think we look awesome. I love the look. Okay. So, I guess we'll keep doing what we've been doing. Yeah. Well. Yeah, we're gonna get another point in lore. We don't use scrolls. Maybe I need to start using scrolls more. Is there a way to respec in this game? Is that an option? Let me know if there is. Because I do think we're probably going to end up getting rid of Durance once we get another member of the party. So we'll probably want to get mechanics up. And it makes sense that she'd have mechanics because of that. Maybe we'll just start getting mechanics up. I'm all over the place with her, as I usually am. You would think I'd be better at this since I knew the companions we were going to have, but I didn't know. I couldn't remember what skills they had. But now we have 2 people with lore. There's not really any point for me getting lore. Not really any point for me getting athletics. This could be useful, but I don't really know because I guess this will only be useful if she needs to sneak past people. Because she's not going to get up close to do an attack or anything. Let's do that. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay. We get a new talent. Okay. I wish I could see what talents we already had. Untroubled Faith. I also forgot where all these are, so. Empowered Interdiction. Says increases their interdiction. That could be good. Increases the accuracy of it. Brilliant Radiance. Adds an AoE damage. Inspired Flame. Arquebus. Is that what I'm using? I can never remember. Oh, yeah. Let me just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that is what I'm using, but yeah. Okay. Good. I think we're gonna get that then. Plus 10 on my Arquebus. And grants lesser burst of summer flame once per rest. Area effect 2 meter radius, so it's not a very large radius, but it interrupts, and it has burn damage. It's pretty good. Let's get inspired flame. Well, let's see what else we have. Increases. We don't use radiances that much, so I think we're going to need to ignore that. Runner's wounding shot. That's actually probably pretty good too. My God, there's so many things. I think we're going to just get Inspired Flame though right now. It increases our accuracy with our weapon and gives us a damaging spell to use once a day or once a rest. Yeah. We're gonna do that. It's done.
Eh?
Out of curiosity, what is the max level of the game? Yeah. Cool. And where can we see our passives? Is that all on here? I figured it would be in here. It does say it's a passive effect though, right? Yeah. Okay. Aloth. Yeah, he's got 10 lore. We're just gonna keep pumping it into his lore. Hold on. Is there even any reason to do it higher than that? What's the highest level scroll? Should probably look that up, huh? I guess you could probably go to 8, right? Since there's 8 level spells. Is this our first 3rd level spell? No, it's not. Okay. So we already have good damaging spells for this, right? We have the bouncing missile and the fireball. So I think the sound of exposed vulnerabilities. That could be really good. Delay motion. Lowers their attack speed and movement speed. That could also be really good. For 21 seconds. But that one's for 28 seconds. What's the range on this? It's a draining touch, so I imagine it's like a touch spell. So we're going to leave that alone. So this affects me. Just him, though. I'm not a big fan of the personal buffs. I like the group buffs. Creates a ball of energy. Affects caster into weapon charge or weapon changed. What does it do? Ah, cool. Not gonna get it though. This is another personal effect. Increases his defense. Noxious burst. That's not a faux AoE, so we don't want to get that. Impulsive visage. Sickened for 2.8 seconds. 2.8 seconds with terrified. So I'm between exposed vulnerabilities and delay motion. I think we're gonna get exposed vulnerabilities. It's got a bigger radius too. Get that. Okay, so you also get a talent. So you can get Arcane Veil. Conjures a protective shield of magic. Shouldn't need that. And Grimar Slam allows the wizard to smash an enemy with a Grimar energized with spiritual energy. Okay. That's really not that useful either, I don't think. For him. This rhyme mimics the Chanter's ability. And Outlander's Frenzy, Novice Suffering, Gallant Focus. Enigma's Charm. So this all gives you, this is like kind of like multi-classing kind of thing. Gives you things from other classes, it looks like, which is cool. I think we're gonna need a bonus spell. Why not? Well, let's see what else we got. Anything in here that'd be really good. It probably wouldn't be terrible. Ooh, a gunner. Might want to get that for Klesia. I don't really see anything. That'd be great there. Let's just get another second level spell. Yeah. More spells better. More spells better.
Aye?
Cool. Alright, Adir. I know I said that I was going to end the episode like 10 minutes ago, but we leveled up. What can I say? Could get your second wind up again. Let's just get your second wind up. Well, could you get to the next? No. I think we're gonna go with that, actually. I'd like him to get to the next level of survival. A bonus knockdown. That could be good. Excuse me. Increases the fighter's awareness while in defender mode, granting a bonus to fortitude, reflex, and will. That could be good too. Could also try and get him one of these. +1 enemy engaged. Reflexes, fortitude, will, mental fortress. It's a passive. +10 defense against charm, terrified, frightened, dominated, confused attacks. That could be good. Could also be good. All of these sound good, actually. I don't want him to get charmed, terrified, frightened, dominated, and confused. So I'm gonna get this, I think. Yeah. Man, he looks really cool. I mean, the helmet doesn't. I guess the shield's not that awesome looking either. It's a door. I was really just looking at the sword, to be honest. Alright, done. And nobody else is leveled up. How far away are you guys? Wow. Very close. Okay.
Eh?
Hey.
I just want to
Yes?
take a look at your Grimar. Grimar. I'm going to want to take a look at all these spells. Get rid of the ones we never use. Try and use different ones. But that's going to be for the next episode. I think it's time. It's a good time to stop. Thank you all for being patient for this episode. I'm hopeful that we'll be back on the episode a day schedule. But just be aware that there's a chance, especially over the next week, with me trying to catch up with work and everything, that might not be possible for me. But I'm going to try to get back to once a day episode. Yeah. Thank you all for being patient, and thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and hope you all have a wonderful day and stay healthy. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you guys later.